I've got
education.
an elbow named Hank.
I've got
In the earlobe named Frank.
And when they get together, it's money in the bank. I've got an elbow named Hank.
I've got an earlobe named Frank.
And when they get together, it's money in the bank. Hank likes to rest on armchairs.
Frank likes to wear new earrings.
Believe it, relieve it, don't you ever leave it, or lose it, or give it away.
Hey,
I've got an elbow named Hank.
I've got an earlobe named Frank.
And when they get together, it's money in the bank. I've got a real smart elbow.
I've got a real smart earlobe.
They're singing, 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 singing together again at last. I've got an elbow named Hank.
I've got an earlobe named Frank.
And when they get together, it's money in the bank. I've got an elbow named Hank.
I've got an earlobe named Frank.
And when they get together, it's money in the bank.
That was fun. That was fun. Thank you. Okay. Tonight, we have an incredible show. Our guest star is none other than the talented. She's talented. Really talented. She's a singer, comedian, actress. I didn't know that. Actress Sandra Bernhard. Yeah. Oh, wait. There's Intrepid?
I don't know what that means.
News anchor Rob Williams has news from The Edge.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know. Wait a second. Yeah. Happening actress, producer Colleen Camp is here.
She's happening.
Director John S. Rad made the weirdest, grooviest movie of the year so far. It's called Dangerous Men, and he brought us exclusive footage. Yeah, footage. I like it. Our musical guests are total freaks. Freaks. And I mean that in a good way. Yeah, I do. In a good way. Get ready for the Trim Show. And what would be Queer Edge without Daddy Jack's sensuous dancers, the Barbarellas? Okay, wait, I'm not finished. Okay, wait a second. Strap yourselves in, cause if it ain't broke, that's so cool. That's so cool. Because we Queer Edges, we are a go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Queer Edge with Jackie Jett. Now, come on out! Come on out!
Hey, come here. Oh my God, what a night we have for you guys tonight. We have a plethora of fine entertainment. We have tonight Laura Bush, Barbara Bush, George Bush Sr., and George W. Bush, the young idiot one. That's a lie. That's a lie. But we do have Sandra Bernhard here, and Sandra Bernhard has, well, she's got the whole world in her hand. She's got the whole wide world in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hands. She's got Dick Cheney's heart in her hand. She's got Terry Schiavo's feeding tube in her hand. She's got everybody's vagina in her hands. She's got the whole world in her hand. So let's bring her out, Sandra Bernhard. How are you, honey? Have a seat.
Did you say I had Eve Ensler's vagina in my hand?
Not
You know
hers.
what? I heard about her new show that's going to be here in LA, that The Body Complete or The Body Beautiful.
Is she like stuck on that vagina thing?
Honey, that chick needs to get a sense of humor.
Okay, I bet you this. I bet you at some point Sandra Bernhard was asked to do the vagina.
No.
You're kidding.
I've never been asked to
You
do that.
haven't?
And I take it as a sign from heaven above
You know
that I
what?
am truly blessed.
You are, because
That I never had to deal with the
This
likes
is the
of
way I take
Eve
it, honey.
Ensler and that fucking shelf haircut and that monotonous, saggy, crying the blues. I got a cold in my pussy. My pussy is dripping. It is beautiful. It is electric. The pussy electric.
the pussy. Well, you know what it is? Something tells me that they didn't think that the world was ready to hear what Sandra Bernhard's vagina had to say. Because
My vagina is quiet.
it is.
My vagina is understated. My vagina is fresh. And my vagina knows when to keep its big mouth shut.
Thank God it's so
Which is most of the
pleasant to
time. I
hear.
don't want to know about anybody's vagina, even when I'm up in it. I don't want to know about it. Don't start talking in my face, bitch. Shut the shit down. I don't want to know.
Who are some of the people that have been in the vagina monologues? I mean, it's like it's kind of like, you know,
Well,
when
you know, it started like
Grease, like when Grease started, and then
with Susan Anton.
yes, and then they just went down and
And
down.
down, and they finally just like, you know, we'd get like a bag lady.
Right. You know, I wonder if they've done a transgendered version of the vagina. My mama calls it the vagina.
Vagina
Vagina.
analogs.
My mother calls it her vagina, and she also she called me, my mom, by the way, is like 85 years old, and she called me the other day and she said, Jett, what's going on with that Harriet Sharon?
Harriet Sharon?
And I said, who's Harriet Sharon? Well, evidently she had a heart attack or a stroke over there in Israel or Italy. I get them confused. And I said, Mother, I think it's
Harriet Sharon.
And I started to explain that it's Ariel, and then I thought, just let it be.
It's better.
And I said, Mom, it's Harriet. It's doing fine. She's in a hospital in Milan, and she's expected to recover well.
Fully.
Yeah,
Fully.
So a special prayer tonight goes out to Harriet Sharon.
Yes, absolutely. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu Harriet. We all send our love.
See, don't let anyone ever say we're not spiritual.
Amen.
Oh my God! Look, all the Crew Jews just came out. Well, you were singing that.
The Cruise.
The Cruise Jews.
And now it's time for the Cruise News.
Cool, very good.
My coos.
Oh, what?
My cruise has got the blues.
Only here for a few days.
The Eve Ensler blues in my coos.
Only here for a few days, and she knows how to segue.
In my Gucci boot shoes.
In her Gucci booties. Take it away, Rob.
Take
with
it
some
away, little
news.
baby man.
Some-
Hello and welcome to the news. Howard Stern began broadcasting his show on satellite radio, which means that when Howard says, "Let the midget touch your ass," it will now have to travel 22,223 miles to a geostationary orbiting satellite before coming back down to a radio in New Jersey where some guy will say, "That midget's totally gonna touch your ass, dude." The Turk who shot the Pope got out of jail. Turkey's justice minister was upset with his release, but the new pope is not worried because this pope is a former Nazi who eats punks like this for breakfast. Yeah, anyone could take a shot at peaceful old John Paul. Let's see you go toe-to-toe with the red-shoed rat singer, bitch. Retired news anchor Walter Cronkite, who once famously spoke out against the Vietnam War, said in a recent interview that we should withdraw from Iraq. Two other former anchormen, Tom Brokaw and Dan Rather, also weighed in against the war, but in much softer terms. But we never heard from Peter Jennings, the Canadian. No, typical Peter Jennings, you know, avoids taking a stand, plays the safe corporate game, just meekly buries his head in the sand and... What? I'm sorry, what?
He's gone.
Really?
Yeah. He's not
My
with us.
condolences. Bush isn't the only president who has illegally spied on American citizens. Recent documents show that Harry Truman was able to stop a civil insurgency that used as its guiding document the third movement in Chopin's Sonata in B minor, and Grover Cleveland uncovered a plot to kidnap his mustache. A prominent study by a Korean scientist in the field of stem cell research was recently discredited. For more on this story, let's go to our science desk reporter, David DeAngelis. David D.
Rob, the Korean research scientist who has fallen from grace, is fighting back and arguing that stem cells have even far more life-enhancing qualities than first reported. Dr. Hae Wang insists that stem cells can cure cancer, reverse aging, and that they even taste great in milk. He points to a new South Korean breakfast cereal called Cocoa Stems, seen here. Now, if we're to believe the outlandish claims on the back of the box, this chocolatey cereal will never get soggy and has only a very mild side effect of fecal urgency. Dr. Wang insists this cereal can save lives and that kids love it. Let's see. Well, Rob, it is quite crunchy. It's really chocolatey. And, ooh, there's that fecal urgency. Back to you, Rob. Too late.
Thanks, David. Go get cleaned up. I'm Rob Williams. That's The Edge of the News. We'll be right back with more from Jack and Sandra on the Queer Edge.
Yeah, it feels like so.
Oh, hi. Sandra was just feeling my chest, trying to run her fingers through my
Through your hair,
chest.
but it was tangled.
Yeah, because my chest hair gets tangled from time to time. Sandra, here's one of the things. I've got to find this because, you know, I had this list of questions, and I'm just going to briefly ask them of you as we go through these Queer Edge moments, because these are questions that Queer Edgers need to know about you. Now, did you ever have a chance to get back with us about your electrical outlets?
Oh
We'd
my
ask you
God!
how
No,
many
but you know what?
had.
I'm going home to New York, so
Okay,
in
don't let us
between,
down on that, okay?
I will count.
It's very important
And I'm getting
to
the place painted, so I will be looking
Yeah,
at
specifically.
specifics.
We need a number.
All right.
We need a number on that. Well,
Okay.
We're talking about the amount of electrical outlets that Sandra Bernhard has in our house because the Queer Edgers really need to know. And I don't want to really come down on you hard, it being your first week, but when I ask you to do something, Sandra,
Please do it.
please follow through. Thank
Thank
you. Follow through is everything.
I agree.
Okay. Now, here's a question. Does Sandra Bernhard grocery shop?
Does she ever?
Okay. Now,
Honey.
so she does. And if she bends down to pick up, say, a can of green beans that are on a lower shelf, will you stand up and show me how you would do that? Like the green beans are down here. And then you would put them in your basket. Okay, so do it for me one more time because I just want to make sure. Okay, so that's very feminine, very feminine. You wouldn't do this, would you? Okay. And you wouldn't, like if you had on a short skirt, you wouldn't be doing this to show your ass.
No, I would do like a dip.
Okay.
I do the green bean dip.
Okay. Very green bean dip. Very classy. Very good answer, too.
Oh, my God!
And speaking of...
My
yes, did that just come out of your vagina that we were just talking about?
My vagina was mic'd tonight.
See? So you were in your own way doing your own little vagina monologue.
Honey,
Hey, okay, guys, listen. This past week in
Make
Las
sure we're
Vegas...
no pussy farts.
Las Vegas... we've got to talk about that.
As I dipped.
Yes, that's a whole segment we have to talk about. This past weekend, Las Vegas hosted the Adult Video Expo, and since Jesus is such a big fan of our queer show, we decided to send one of our hosts, one of our hot Barbarellas, and for some divine intervention. Can we please take a look?
Hello, it's Sister Lottie here with one of the Barbarellas, Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is going to take us into the avian and show us around today. She's going to give us the rapid education about the sex industry, aren't you, Elizabeth?
I am, all about it.
Oh, it's going to be such fun. Punch and cookies for everyone. Let's go inside. The Vivid girls are up there. Not a Catholic to the bunch is my guess. Oh, it's lovely in here.
Like it?
Look at all the pornography everywhere. I don't have one of these. It would be very easy for this fella to shoot up. He's got lots of good veins. You could tie him off so easily. It's like I've got an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other. Look at us. So how can we convert you away from your hellish ways over to the Catholic faith?
Gangbang 36. Now, is that 36 guys or is that number 36?
I think that's the collective age of the two girls involved. Pornography is all about self-help, isn't it?
I guess self-help.
It is self-help, isn't it? Yes, I mean, it is helping yourself, isn't it?
Well, you'd be helping yourself, wouldn't you?
I'd help you too, young man, don't worry. I help everybody.
Thank you so much.
I'm an agent of the Lord, so I'm here to help all. I help little children in India reach orgasm. Do you like the gay porn?
Oh, yeah.
Could you take us there? Could you show it to us?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Gay porn rock.
Gay porn rock. Now, what is it that you find so appealing about these young men? Because my guess is they don't find you attractive at all. You look lovely today. Is that a spray-on tan or a real tan?
Both.
You look gorgeous. He's absolutely
I'm going to
stunning.
take his tan with me.
Oh, look.
It rubs off.
Let's all rub off on Benjamin. Let's rub off on Benjamin, shall we? Someone, look at that body on her. Where did those breasts come from? How can you tell the difference between the real ones and the not real ones, Elizabeth?
They're soft.
But we can't feel them because they're a photo. How can you tell? So what is it? Is there an angle to the dangle? What is it? Tell us all about your organization. Jesus loves porn.
Stars. He loves porn stars.
He loves porn stars. He doesn't love porn.
He loves the girls.
He loves the girls. We all love the girls.
I think Jesus loves them in a little different way.
Let's strap up a Barbarella, shall we?
I've always wanted a big black cock.
That's it for this year's AVN. Thank you so much. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm closer to heaven than ever. For Sister Lottie and the Queer Edge, thank you all.
Vegas is so much fun.
Yeah, and what I know, and what goes to Vegas obviously doesn't stay there
for long.
And I see those things and see Queer Edge and my name attached. And
you're proud. And you're proud.
I am proud, but I know that at some time in the future when I'm burning to a crisp in hell, I'm going to think back to those days.
When things were actually moral. And
yes, when things were really happening. Listen, we have a guy. Do I have an intro for him? Yes, we do. This guy, I'm so excited about, and I know you are too, about meeting him. He's ready to have a screening of his latest film called Dangerous Men, the story of my life, at the New York Film Festival this March. But he's going to give us a sneak peek tonight. Yes, a sneak peek. Please welcome director, writer, producer extraordinaire, John Rad. Come on out here, Mr. John Rad. How are you, sir? Oh, yeah.
Dangerous Men came out of the blue.
How are you, sir? That's Sandra Bernhard. Yeah. Yeah, just know she's a celebrity. Please keep your distance because right through here is the celebrity vacuum that she lives in. And you are a celebrity too, and let me just point out, this is your celebrity vacuum.
What if I pass the wall?
We'll talk about it then. Can we talk about, right now we want to talk about
your
you.
Movie.
We want to talk about you and your movie.
What do you prefer, to be referred to as a filmmaker or a director or a movie maker?
What's the difference?
I'm asking you.
Yes.
I write, I produce, I direct, and I compose.
Wow.
At least over 200 songs I did.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the themes of most of your songs?
Different from classic to rock.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
You look like a rocker to me.
Yes, he does look like a rocker. Fantastic.
And you also kind of put off a little bit of a John Derek vibe I'm picking up from you. Am I accurate there? Or is all of this real is what I'm trying to say?
You can touch it.
I can catch it?
You can touch it, find out.
I can touch it and find out? Oh, okay. Well, first of all, we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart, both of us, for letting us see this sneak peek of
We're excited. We're excited.
Dangerous Men.
Are we gonna roll it?
Yeah, we're gonna roll it, and then Sandra and I will critique it as if we're like at the Palme d'Or.
Exactly.
Okay, let's roll it, please.
Okay, bitch, you're asking for it. Say it now before I blow your damn brains out.
Are you talking to me?
Where the hell is Black Pepper at?
Here.
Don't fuck with me. I can smell cops a mile away. Now, who was that guy? Ra, rum, tum, 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 tum. Made a fool of me.
Wow. That, can I just say this, John Rad? Riveting is an understatement.
When you see a jet take off and the next thing a woman is wandering into the ocean, it's
yeah, and you know what I thought when I saw the woman wandering again? I thought John Derek, because it was kind of Bo Derek kind of vibe. The film just seems. I'm watching that trailer and I'm thinking to myself, I can hardly wait to pay $10 to go see it.
I'll pay 12. Tack on 2 for me.
Yeah, but
Guess
can you
what?
get us in free?
All of you can come free for
We can come for free.
I'll bring my director's gold card. We got a cut for a commercial.
We do?
We do.
Oh, I didn't even have time.
Because we have to pay for your film.
Yeah. If we have you back at a later time, can you and I make out?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not from his culture. Not from his culture.
Is it
No, just from you're very funny. I'm very serious.
You're very serious?
Very serious.
And he would be heartbroken.
Did you know you have a lot of hair coming out of your ear?
Yeah.
Would you let me, could I, like, play with that for a while and, like, okay, they're telling me I have to say goodbye.
Mariana.
I love you. I want you to know that. And there's a possibility, and Sandra knows about this, when I fall in love with someone, I usually stalk them. So you'll probably see me outside your house tonight.
Perfect.
Okay? Good.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this. So buy whatever they're selling and be back for more Queer Edge right after this. Thank you, John.
Feature film debut, Battle for the Planet Apes. Colleen Camp has gone on to star in over 50 major motion pictures and television shows. Now she can add the queer edge to that list. Please welcome my dear friend, actress, producer, Colleen Camp.
How are you?
You rock. I adore you. Sit your gorgeous ass down. Fabulous, Mama. Hi. The film, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
You know what?
From
If you're
one
really
guest.
nice, you'll get free tickets to his movie.
From
That's the cool
one
thing.
great filmmaker to the next.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Now, Colleen and I met on a little flick called Track 29. Yep. That Mick Rogue directed.
Cool.
Yeah, with Gary Oldman.
Wow.
And Teresa Russell, his then wife, and the two of us. It was down in North Carolina.
And we bonded over our birthdays. We're Geminis. We rock!
Geminis!
Yes, Mama!
Yeah.
You know? And then we just became very good friends, and I spent a lot of time at her house in West L.A.
Yes.
with her ex-husband, John Goldwyn.
From the Goldwyn family?
Very much
Yes,
so.
very much
yeah,
so.
he could kick it up a few notches with his ex. But that's a whole other story. Do you know about John Goldwyn? You know the whole story?
No,
we don't have time for it.
We
no.
don't? No?
No.
Can we?
It kind of ties into the queer edge, but I'd rather shine
much
the
so.
light on Miss Colleen Camp, who has been really through the ringer. And she did a beautiful film, produced a film called American Rhapsody.
Thank you.
With gorgeous Scarlett Johansson, who had her
Yes.
titties fondled and manhandled by Isaac Mizrahi on the Golden Globe. I mean,
Yeah, I know. What
Sandra will
about
not let this
I
go.
mean,
What was going
infuriating.
on?
Some
Insane.
cheap, cheap and tawdry.
That's right, baby.
Scarlett Johansson needs to just take her bag and slam him in the kisser.
Honey, you got that right. Yeah.
What do we got? Oh wait, what do we got back there? Oh my God, look!
Oh my God, that's from Apocalypse Now.
She was one of the Playboy bunnies in Apocalypse
Yes.
Now.
Wow.
Remember the
That's me with the dark hair. I
Look at
love
her.
that you
Look at
have
her.
that.
Look at how sexy and gorgeous, honey.
I
Remember
think
that
she's still
scene?
sexy
Remember
and
that?
gorgeous.
No.
Thank you.
Not remember how sexy and gorgeous.
She
sexy
is.
and gorgeous, sexy and gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Sheen.
Adore you.
We were in Vegas
you.
together
Oh,
at
what
this
a
crazy
weekend.
birthday party last Saturday night, and we won money. She's so fabulous because everybody got chips, $100 in chips from
That's right.
the party person. And I said, I would like to get some chips, even though they were paying me. She went, and he came back and gave me $1,000 chip.
1,000 in chips.
Who is
listen.
this sugar
Honey,
daddy?
this was a weekend I won't forget.
Steve Green. He's
Yeah.
a real estate investor. He paid me money, flew me out.
She was
And you
amazing.
did-
Mitchie and I performed. Penny Marshall was at the
Penny-
party.
Lorraine Bracco.
Lorraine Bracco,
It was-
Colleen. It was insane.
And he
Fabulous.
gave
At a
you all this and you didn't have to give it up?
Oh, honey.
He's gay, honey.
Let me tell you something.
He
She
was gay, private
amazing.
jets, the whole nine. This has been a week. I'll tell you. That segueing right into the big Vanity Fair party.
Yes,
where
which
we
we
were
were
at
at.
also on Sunday
Pinky
night.
squeeze.
Not too
Hey.
cool. Not too cool for
That's
school.
right.
Can I
didn't
say something here?
I didn't see Eve Ensler there with her
It was-
vagina.
I guess not.
That whole vagina thing was amazing.
Did you ever do the vagina monologue?
No, I did
Thank
not.
God.
I did
See,
not.
we don't need to.
I used to host a show called the Jackie Jett, and it's a show called the Queer Edge. And
the beautiful thing is, you're going to stay in your bungalow at the BHH this weekend, and you're going to relax. That's why I'm flying back to New York to be with my
That is true. That is
child.
No,
true.
you can't go back because I'm doing. Oh no, are you serious? You're leaving?
I'll be back Tuesday.
Will you be here Friday night?
No. Why? What's going on Friday
Oh,
night? What
I'm
am I
doing
missing?
Okay, if the two of you do not settle down,
No,
I'm putting John Rad in between you.
I'm in love with her. I adore her.
Why do I miss all your best parties?
I know.
She's a party giver extraordinary.
Have I made myself clear?
I got to get home to my daughter.
John,
on the weekend.
are you willing to get in between these two?
If they don't stop.
Okay. Here's the thing, Colleen, I want to ask you a question.
I adore her.
What are you doing now?
Well, I want to do something with Sandra, as you can tell. But I just finished doing the Edie Sedgwick story, this movie Factory Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a lot of fun. I play the landlord that kicks her out.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah, isn't it?
Who's producing that?
It's being done. Sony is doing it. You know,
Sony Classics?
Yeah, and George Hickenlooper. Yeah, Sony Classics, and George Hickenlooper did The Man from Elysian Fields, and I actually met him because I did the movie, as you could see, Apocalypse Now, and I was in the Hearts of Darkness documentary, which George directed.
Are you always working? Are you one of those actresses that's always working?
Well, it's real interesting because Sandra, as you know, we met and where we bonded is that we do more than just act. We obviously do many things. And I have been acting in the last year. I did Running with Scissors. I did Factory Girl. But I'm also segued into producing. And so I'm also involved in a lot of great projects as a producer that I'm very excited about as well.
Okay.
And so I do act all the time.
Okay, I have this question for you. Now, one of your husbands was fond of Dorothy Stratton.
Well, I wasn't married to Peter Bogdanovich, but we did a movie together, and he was dating Dorothy Stratton. It was a movie called They All Laugh with Audrey Hepburn, Dorothy, and John, the late, unfortunately, Audrey Hepburn and John Ritter and Dorothy Stratton.
Okay, now, did you ever hear, this is really a weird story, but did you ever hear this weird story that someone had sex with Dorothy Stratton after she was dead?
Well, that was probably Paul, her husband,
that's right.
who killed her.
Yeah,
right before he killed himself.
That's right. Sandra's right.
Did he do?
Remember Star 82, the fat?
So did you know this man?
I never met him, but when we were on the movie, which was done in 1980, and they made a movie about it, as Sandra says, Star 80. Which was Bob Fosse directed, was about Dorothy Stratton, and she died on August 14th, 1980.
And did a man have sex with her?
Yeah, the husband, the guy who came, who was like her manager, and like he flipped out and lost his shit because she was having an affair with Peter Bogdanovich.
That's
madly in love.
kinky.
And then Peter Bogdanovich ended up marrying her sister.
That's right.
John
Peter
Rad,
really
do you think that's kinky?
Yeah.
Isn't that kinky?
But you're still,
Dangerous Men.
Yeah.
Dangerous
That
Men.
make a sequel.
That
would not happen
that
in Iran.
Fly in Iran,
Yeah.
honey.
And it won't involve any airplanes.
Yeah. No. Okay, so here's the thing. Do you do TV? Do you do very much TV?
I do. I just did a pilot. I did a pilot, Laura Keitlinger, who Sandra and I know together.
Kept that on the DL.
Yeah. Do you love that one?
What was this?
I did this about 8-9 months ago. It's for the Independent Film Channel, and they picked it up. We're supposed to resume it. Just did a little tiny part in that. It's very funny, and I play a friend of hers, and she writes Will and Grace, one of the writers of Will and Grace.
Is this happening?
I hope so. Bob Balaban directed it.
I love Bob Balaban. I love him.
Bob Balaban. Yeah, I'm
taking the fifth.
I'm Bob Balaban. I do want to just say something.
I was just at his house playing celebrity charades, and it was something else.
Yeah. I'm really kind of obsessed with this necrophilia thing.
Yeah, he's.
It kind of blows me away. I just like to say, if anyone out there has ever had sex with a dead chick or dead dude, send an email to me because I want to find out what the fuck is wrong with you. And you can, in the email, you can say, this is what I've done, and this is what is the fuck wrong with me. Is that fair?
Yes,
very
it's
fair.
very fair.
It's a nice way of saying you're sick and you should be put into an institution.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's
not right.
very, very fair.
Okay.
Very fair.
Now, what's in the future? You guys should do something.
We have to do something.
Well, we've been trying to do something for
Right.
a long time. We've been trying. She was going to produce a TV show for me,
Yes.
which she would have played one of my friends, and we pitched it everywhere, and it didn't fly.
It was something that Jennifer
And it was
Coolidge
really,
wanted to
and
do with
it was actually something you could have been in. It was fabulous. It was all took place in L.A. The girls could have been in it. The strippers, the
No,
the
it would've been
dancers.
perfect.
Everybody here could have been involved with it. But HBO and Showtime, it was just a little bit too much for them.
Yeah.
It was about me playing this kind of like me who gets hired on a sitcom, like and playing a mother on a sitcom. So it was behind the scenes at the sitcom, me driving around the valley, my life in LA.
Sounds good to me.
Well, it was brilliant, and there's nobody like
I've got
Sandra.
like $40 or something. Would that help?
At this point,
Honey, please.
At this point, we would do it.
Hey, listen, and there's how you contact us, by the way. And if you're interested in producing this, because obviously a lot of homos watch this show.
Yes.
And we know the homos have the money.
Genius.
Yes.
Obviously, the homos have the money. So
That's
if
actually
you want
smart.
to contribute to
It's
this,
very smart.
Get in touch
you
with us
just
because the project is called AAA.
AAA. And also, if you want to be a part of our live studio audience, you can email us. We've got to take a commercial break because we have products to sell. I hate to keep hammering this, but if you don't want to buy the products, send Sandy and I the money directly, and we'll be fine.
Exactly.
We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Yay!
Self-described cross between the B-52s and Eminem, and they'll be performing at the NAMM show on January 21st. But they are jamming out with us now. Please welcome the Trim Show.
Yeah, baby. Here's what to do if you're feeling uptight when you're looking for relief from the stress of life. Firefighters, cowboys, and cops, well, they know how to use it when it's time to rob. Keep cash in pocket 'cause there's nothing to buy. Yeah, it's all natural. You should give it a try. Say hey if you really like it. Say ho if you really want it. Hey, hey, ho, ho, come on, let's go. Big bang
divine. You're chic and fabulous with a feather eyelash. Where are you doing your gigs next?
Oh, NAMM. We're going to NAMM.
Where is NAMM this year? Oh, in Anaheim. Is this one of these national conventions?
Yes.
So I'm hoping that this is going to lead to big, huge things for you kids.
Thank you.
But, you know, we're not going to waste any time. We want you to do another number for us.
All right.
Because you got us jacked up, turned on.
Yes, ma'am.
And our vaginas are talking now. The kids are going to do it again.
The kids are doing it again.
The kids are doing it again.
Yeah, take it away, kids.
Fabulous.
Waiting for the weekend to get into the groove. Said all I need is music, oh, to get me in the mood. So midnight celebration, of body and soul. Give me love vibration, oh, and everybody knows I ain't never coming home. I gotta dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. Disco John. I gotta dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. Disco John. Don't matter where you come from or who you think you are. 'Cause underneath the spotlight, oh, everybody is a star. So let the rhythm move you. Your fingers and your toes. You can't get any higher. Oh, everybody knows. Oh, you ain't never going home. You gotta dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. Disco John. You gotta dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. Disco John. You gotta dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves to dance. My baby loves
Wow. What a mind-blowing evening. What a plethora of entertainers. Kind of. What an overjoyed state I'm in from just being around such semi-talented people. It brings me great joy, but this joy that comes to me is not just about being wacky and quacky and queer edgy. It's about education. This show is about education. It's PBS on acid. It's Sesame Street on acid. It's No Child Left Behind. It's no drug left behind. And what we do is, this is the point where we ask our guests, what have you learned tonight? What are you going to be going home and blogging about tonight? Because that's what's really important. It's what people blog about these days. And so we're going to start with you, can I call you Mr. Lone? May I also call you Stud Puppet?
Yeah, if you want to.
Mr. Lone Stud Puppet, what have you learned from this show tonight?
I think that I'm gonna wear more black and red because it's amazing.
Yeah, black.
Just like and red. Yeah.
But yeah. Let me tell you this.
It's just amazing.
I like black. I wish they would make something darker than this, but they don't. So for the time being, I'll just wear the black.
Yeah, I love it.
And what about you, Storm, whose fashion statements far exceed mine? Yeah. What have you learned? Glitter lips.
I've learned that you can be in LA and be an artist that has fun and doesn't care what people think about you.
Yeah.
and connect with people in this town who are spiritual and who are deep and who are trying to change the consciousness of this country and have a lot of fun doing it.
Wow. That is
It's deeper than me, actually.
That almost brought a tear to my eye.
That was
Really,
beautiful.
thank you. Drew, it's going to be hard to top that one, honey, but give it a shot.
I don't know.
That will be hard, but what I learned was necrophilia. I need a dead dick. They don't talk back. I think my head's sick.
You didn't even have to email that in. Okay, and now, John, what have you learned, John Rad, one of our favorite new directors in the whole wide world, the only director in the world who can grow hair out of his ears down to here. Am I right?
Left from there came out from here.
Okay. What did you learn tonight, dear sir?
Oh, I learned that artists make a lot of difference in our lives and to joy. And seems to me a lot of beautiful and talented people tonight here.
Yes,
I really
they
enjoy
are.
it.
And that includes you, Sir John Rad.
Yes.
Yes, it
Yes.
does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Colleen, what did you learn, honey?
I'm blown away. I love this network. I'm out of my mind with excitement, and I want this group here. We are going to do something and make a movie with you, Sandra, everybody here. I learned it on the show. We are going to follow this troupe here. It's going to happen. It's fantastic.
Sounds good to me.
Now, I've learned
Sandra?
that a woman who can host a major pre-Oscar party for Ang Lee would sit here and have the understanding and insight that Colleen Camp has for this crowd of true artists. And honey, we are bridging the gap between
Yes, we are.
what and what will be.
Yes.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Well, thank you, guys. Here's what I've learned. I've learned that I have to piss like a freaking racehorse, and now I'm allowed to do that. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Come back and see us, because we literally have 16 pounds of queer stuff coming your way. Good night, everybody. We love you. Peace.